Morning guys, Korican Man here. I'm going to show you what to do with some leftovers for some breakfast, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to make kind of like a frittata. We have some leftover spam, some leftover Spanish potatoes. We're going to got some, mix some eggs, add some milk to it to stretch it out, some salt and pepper, and then we'll throw some cheese in there. Put it on top of the stove top and then stick it in the oven. We're gonna top everything with cilantro oil. So we just got a bunch of cilantro right here. We're gonna mix it with some olive oil, some salt and pepper, and some garlic. So what you do is you're gonna take some leftover spam. For those of you who don't know what spam is, it is a magical meat that can survive anything. Right, just chop it up, give it a rough chop. Hope all you guys are being safe out there. Make sure you clean yourselves and disinfect everything. Normally we chop up some potatoes with a frittata and some onions. We would chop up onions with it, but there's onions in here anyway. Okay. Then we take your eggs right here. Just simple, regular eggs. Beat it. Add some milk to stretch it out. Just a little bit to stretch it out. Salt, pepper. We're going to season everything before. We're not going to do season it in the pan. Spam's going to be very salty. This was seasoned before whenever I made it a few days ago as well. Alright, so we got the pan smoking hot right now. Just gonna go ahead and hit that with oil on the bottom. I got the oven going at 375. Once we put the potatoes in here, what I want to do is actually crisp it on the bottom. And just spread it out a little bit, it doesn't matter. You can add whatever you have left over in the fridge. Whatever you think is going to go well together. Lunch meat's a good thing. You can add that's extra. I'm going to add some spam. That magical meat. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. With the garlic, I'm just going to spread around everywhere. Just a little bit here and there. Gonna let that go for another second or so. Go ahead and add that good old egg mixture. And you're just gonna let it go for just another minute. What it's gonna do is gonna kind of like crisp up on the bottom. That way, when you flip it over, when you take it out of the oven, it's not gonna stick. Then you're just going to add a bunch of cheese to the top. It's just Colby Jack cheese, but you add cheddar, whatever kind of cheese you like. Lots of cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off in the oven, 375, probably like 12 minutes. So this is going to be our cilantro oil. Pretty simple. You just take a bunch of cilantro, rinse it off with water, keep the stems on, has a lot of flavor in the stalks. Just go ahead and toss that in our trusty Ninja blender. Now we're going to add a bunch of olive oil. Just need some sort of liquid. You want it liquefied a little bit. Not too thick, that way it could just pour all over the frittata when we take it out of the oven. I'd say about a teaspoon and a half of garlic, whatever your liking is. I like a lot of garlic, so put garlic in everything. I'm already married, so it doesn't matter if I stink by garlic. Lots of salt. Add the lid. up to the finishing touches. I think the frittata's done. Let's go ahead and check it in the oven. Oh yeah, that's good. We're gonna shut that oven off. So it's like crisp on the edges. Go ahead and tap that edges. Make sure it doesn't stick. All right. Now we're gonna flip it over and put it on this plate, hopefully. Almost center mass, but you can see how it's browned up a little bit, right? Now you can do this with whatever type of leftovers. Then you can add your little cilantro oil. So I'm gonna just cut a piece out right here. Let me get a plate. It's a good way to stretch a dollar. Good way to use some leftovers. And it's so simple. It really is really easy. I'm gonna put that right there. Some cilantro oil. Maybe make it look a little bit prettier than what I did, but anyway, that's what it is. You got your crisp up potatoes, Spanish potatoes, Spam, like I said, any kind of leftover stuff that you have in the fridge. Cold cuts work great. It's great for kids. My kids seem to love to eat all this stuff, so hope you like it. Hit that like button, and I'll probably come back a little bit later, make sure you guys some Puerto Rican dishes to make. Peace.